The warm air rushes over me, accompanied by smiles of the same ilk. Come sit with us.
You missed out. We just finished packing up.
Aw, crap. Really?
Yeah.
I take my seat once more, sighing. Did you rap, Yuri? I did. Daughter of a bastard. Maybe next time.
I'll say it was exceptionally impressive.
Yuri looks at Monica, who giggles.
What? I'm not allowed to copy your mannerisms. Please, I think we've had enough flirting in this room for one night. Get a room.
Yes, I do agree. Though it wouldn't be myself responsible for the most overt of such actions. Natsuki flushes crimson, jumping to her feet.
Fuck off!
Sayori starts to let out a restrained giggle until Natsuki punches her in the arm. Then Sayori just laughs. As the, I want to say, fifth wheel here, I think I'm going to go wash up.
I agree, it's getting a little late. Should we be heading to bed? What? No! It's way too early.
Well, preparation we need to do for the festival still tomorrow, Natsuki. It would be irresponsible to stay up late. I agree with you both. I won't stay up too much later. Maybe half an hour.
Okay, but I'll be going to bed now.
Same. Sayori, what will you be doing?
I'll stay up. Okay then, come Harry, we'll head to bed.
Oh, okay. Thank you all for being so nice to me and making it such an enjoyable night.
No problem, glad it was fun. Our pleasure, Harry. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, it's good you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Monica takes Yuri's hand.
Thank you all. See you in the morning.
Night.
Bye!
Watching Monica and Yuri leave, I turn to Sayori. So, what did you have in mind if you wanted to stay up?
Well, I figure we can just chat, you know. Yeah, we've been playing so many games that we haven't really had the chance to just hang out. Yeah, exactly.
So, what did you want to talk about? Our crushes? That's typical girl talk, right? Although my assumption is quickly shut down. With the look that both of the girls shoot each a third, then me, I decide that for whatever reason it probably isn't wise.
I don't think.
Oh, I was joking, don't worry. Besides, even if you told me, it's not like I'd tell them or anything. I'd keep it to myself like a good friend, you know.
Yeah, no, I know you would. Yeah, but probably not a topic for now, you know.
Wow, way to kill the mood, B. So, how has life been lately? Really? That's the best you can come up with? Genius, right? Here. Yeah, genius right here.
Yeah, same old, just school and work. Though I do wish you'd lengthen your wit a little. Oh, that's a little mean, Natsuki.
What the heck is that? What does lengthen your wit mean? Yeah, lengthen your wit. What? Is that like a British thing?
I'm just saying she could afford to be a little more active in her language. What? You're saying the Melody isn't perfect as she is? I think she's just great, even if her brain isn't all that large sometimes.
I don't know if that hurt me more than Natsuki's remark. She knows I ranked 4th, right?
Ranked 4th? Regardless, I think someone needs to work on her conversational skills.
I struck more to myself than to either of the girls. I can't really argue with that.
So let's do that. Huh? Do I really need to explain it? This is exactly what I'm talking about.
As much as I hate to admit it, she might have a point. I haven't really had many friends since Sayori and I stopped talking.
My social skills are great, so I think I'll take the lead. Not so fast.
Sayori shoots a glance at Natsuki, something that seems to convey more than a little confusion.
That's exactly what I mean. You've got a good mind for conversation, but that's not exactly what you need. You lack confidence in tense situations, but you're good around people you don't know. MC is much the same. You get self-conscious around people you know, but you still don't have a problem with people you don't. That would be because of your work experience, I bet. So, because you're used to people who aren't your peers, as Sayori is, I don't think the two of you interacting would be very helpful. Especially considering the two of you are uncomfortably close already.
What's that supposed to mean?
So you're going to talk to me.
With her facing me dead on, I can't help but start to feel a little uncomfortable with the intensity of those eyes. Actually, that's exactly what she was talking about, isn't it? The look on Sayori's face gives me pause.
So, tell me about yourself.
Oh,
And you fail. Introductions are paramount. A good introduction will set up that relationship for life. It's almost impossible to fix that initial impression later on, so get it right. Hesitation is akin to letting yourself be intimidated. The other party will walk all over you for as long as you know them. Don't fall into that trap. Become confident.
You didn't give me a chance to prepare. How was I supposed to react properly?
By being better. Not my fault you can't keep up. But that is exactly what I'm going to fix. By learning to react to the situations, you'll be able to make better impressions and save yourselves from ridicule.
But you missed the point. If you don't have time to process the question, how are you supposed to react?
By being smart, by predicting what they're going to say, by having a list of responses for common questions. If you can't at least do that, are you really ready to step into the outside world?
Hey now, I've been living in the adult world for 3 years. I don't think you have any place to lecture me on being an adult.
Oh, really?
She moves to stand, but pauses, replacing herself on the couch. Her voice is hushed, almost a whisper, but the hint of a threat still lingers.
Will you take my advice or not?
I don't think I've ever seen Natsuki like this. In fact, from the look on Siri's face, I don't think she has either. I'm listening, but I don't think you should be lecturing someone your own age like you've got life experience on them.
Fine.
Her voice loses the hostility, but hasn't regained any volume.
Next, what to say in that introduction? Both politeness and assertiveness are imperative. If you are rude, that will damage the other party's image of you. Same if you are too passive. Be smart about what you say. If you are talking to an employer, tell them what they want to hear. When making friends, tell them what makes you worth knowing.
Her quiet tone is really starting to be unsettling, considering how loud she usually is.
So how does it apply to complete strangers off the street?
That's easy. Tell them as little as you can, while still being polite as you work out what stance to take with them. Answer questions directly and never answer a question with a question. That's a classic example of a back chat, and it's disrespectful. Be direct but not aggressive. Answer questions with sincerity and don't overthink it. Falter, especially at the first question, and you may as well give up.
What if you're just having a casual conversation?
I'm glad you asked. There's good news. You'll never have to worry about that. A first conversation is never purely casual. Both sides will be scoping each other out. That's how we learn about each other. So nothing changes. Even at a party, if you let yourself get caught up in the mood, you'll be the subject of all the jokes for weeks. Do you want that?
Well, what if you don't care what others think about you?
Are you an idiot? Do you want to die alone? Ignoring masses can serve you well, but never ever ignore individuals. Individuals will cause you hell. Individuals start rumors. Children will ruin your reputation. After all, who doesn't trust a small, adorable face? And most importantly, never ever underestimate anyone. If you do, you're digging your own grave. Navigating through social situations comes easy to some. For those it doesn't, you need to fight for it, or fight for it. Fight for respect. If you don't, you'll be left by the wayside.
I think you're being a little too cynical, though. People aren't all out to get you. Sometimes you can just make a good friend.
She shoots a glance my way, and it warms my heart. And straight after, a glint of sadness. And I'm immediately reminded of what I did to her. I can't believe she forgave me so easily. More than that, I can't believe Natsuki, who had obviously been told all the stories, is even willing to talk to me. Surely she knows?
What? Too close to home?
No. Siri steps in.
While I do appreciate the advice, I think that's enough for the night.
Natsuki turns to her and then back to me. Seems she's realized something. Big talk for someone who was just lecturing us on social interaction.
I see.
Standing up, she starts to walk toward the stairs.
I'm going to bed.
No, Natsuki, don't leave just yet.
I'm not stupid. I know when I've overstayed my welcome. Thanks for listening to my useless advice.
She practically spits the last 2 words as she disappears up the stairs without another word. What?
It's a long story.
Well, we have time.
You really aren't good with social cues, are you?
I am, but I prefer to know things than not know.
Natsuki doesn't have the most fun home life as far as I know. She's never dated anyone, not even gotten close. What happened earlier today? I think it was the first time she's been embraced like that. That was her first kiss.
So what does that make you to her? She shuffles uncomfortably on her seat.
Our best friend. Her only real friend. She believes I'm the only one that will ever understand her. So do me a favor. Be her friend. Be there for her, sort of.
It seems to now be my turn to look away, my eyes filled with uncertainty. I've no idea where I'm going to end up, making a promise like that. She does seem to mean well, and I've nothing really against her, but I've only very recently started talking with anyone, let alone so many people. I can't make that kind of promise, I'm sorry. From the corner of my eye, I see Sayori grow melancholy.
I just don't know what she'd do if I wasn't around anymore.
What do you mean if you weren't around?
Don't read too much into it. I just wish she'd try to make more friends.
I'll do my best. At last her smile returns.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Sayori. I feel like I understand her a lot better. We should get some sleep now, though.
I'll see you in the morning, Melody.
As I reach to top of the stairs, I hear sounds coming from the master bedroom. Yuri and Monica are evidently still awake, quietly conversing. Thank you for making me feel at ease this evening, Monica. You've always been a sister to me.
The pleasure's been all mine, Yuri. I've always wanted a younger sister, you know. After everything, I think it would be nice to simply have that chance for both of us.
While I'm not exactly standing in the doorway, my gait has certainly paused as I lean on the banister of the top step, not quite in view, but also well within earshot. A small smile crosses my face as I chuckle to myself softly. God, how is everyone in this club so cute? How do they keep it up all the time? Thank you, Monica. A long pause ensues, and I step back into silence to move toward my own assigned room before Yuri continues. I need to prepare for sleep, brush teeth and the like.
Of course, don't let me stop you.
May I cuddle with you when I return? Pardon? They're that close?
I suppose you could. It tends to your before bed needs first, though.
I can hear Yuri giggle as she rolls out of the bed and walks into the adjoining ensuite.
Ensuite? Did I say that right? What?
Monica, on the other hand, steps outside of the room, her eyes locking onto mine without a hint of surprise at my presence. That was rather sweet of you, Monica.
Please don't flatter me. You're a sweet girl, and one of my best friends. I can see myself being a sister figure for her.
So could I. You're very alike.
So, what were you and the others doing?
Just chatting. Not much, really, so I decided to come up.
Good. We don't want you too tired for tomorrow now, do we?
What does that mean?
It means you are helping me with the festival prep.
Oh, sure. That'd be great.
Lovely.
So I'll leave you two be, okay?
All right then, I'll see you in the morning.
Sure. Monica steps back inside, clearly in time for Yuri to exit the bathroom. I raise an eyebrow, though, at what she says at that point. How about that huggle then, Madam Rain?
Of course. Let me just do one thing first.
Please do. I watch as a piece of paper bounces off the wall, hitting me square in the noggin.
See, mind giving us some privacy.
How did she? I'll just go. I tuck myself into the spare bedroom, and the fatigue hits me like a freight train. I fall asleep without even finishing changing.
As I awaken, deep into the night, I find Yuri's hands clasped over mine, her head on the pillow next to me. I'm not sure how I should be acting around Yuri. We're just supposed to be friends after all, and I've been working so hard to put that little bit of distance between us so she doesn't get the ideas, but the idea she gave me, us being siblings, maybe if I can nurture that a little, she might move past this silent infatuation. As I roll over to get more comfortable, I hear her stomach rumble softly. I guess she's hungry. We didn't even eat dinner. Of course she is. I don't believe Syria would mind if I grab a snack. She'd at the very least understand why I did. I carefully slip my hands out from under hers and scoop myself off the bed on the side opposite of her. I then put on a dressing gown and slip it downstairs, making my way to the kitchen. Now, what would Yuri like? Her classic tea is something she's taught me to brew, but she'd expect that, no? I ponder the question to myself for a brief moment, glancing through the pantry then, or when. Cookies. Siri will kill us if she finds out we ate her cookies. So, I'd best be nice and quiet. I cringe as the jar makes contact with my foot, haphazardly shoved in between it and the ground. Luckily, a metal jar won't shatter, but I suppose it's still better than the alternative outcome, no? I take some cookies, laying them out in a circular shape upon a plate. Then take a glass out from the cupboard. Better not risk making that tea, lest I wake anyone. No, milk is far safer. I look over my offering. Part of me still can't believe I'm waking up to give Yuri cookies and milk in the middle of the night. But I can't help but think that she would appreciate this. A gesture of our friendship, no? The more I think about it, the more I hope that's what she sees it as, and nothing more. I carried up the stairs and settled down next to her. Yuri.
Monica.
Yes, it's me, Yuri. I heard your stomach rumbling, so I brought you some cookies. Yuri's face of surprised happiness and touched gratefulness makes me smile so very widely. So, sister, ever had a midnight feast?
No, I haven't.
Well, then this will be a first for both of us. I deftly close the door and lie down next to her. Then turn on my lamp. Yuri's face lights up. Thought you might like them.
I do. Thank you, dearest sister.
I shouldn't be this happy about having a sister since I already have one, but Yuri, it just feels right. The sister I should have had. My deepest pleasure. Yuri takes a cookie and slowly bites down on it. Is it nice, Yuri?
Delectable.
Excellent. Her way with words always brings a smile to my face, one of her laundry list of wonderful traits. Mind if I have one?
Oh, please do, Monica. Here.
Yuri holds one up. I bend down and take it in my hand. She giggles. I then finish my cookie before speaking again. Shush, sis. We don't want to wake the others.
Okay then, but that was nice.
I smile, taking another cookie into my hand and into my mouth. She moves her hand to my hair and softly plays with it, twirling it between her fingers.
You have such beautiful hair, Monica.
I swallow my cookie. Of course. Your midnight hue is especially as beautiful, though. You take really good care of it. We sit there in silence, just staring into each other's eyes, basking in the moment. Her eyes a hazy purple, and her genuine smile. I'm happy to be her big sister.